In a quiet monastery nestled in the misty mountains, lived a wise monk named Shi Heng Yi. He was known for his profound wisdom and calm demeanor. One day, a troubled young seeker named Jean arrived at the monastery, hoping to find peace and answers to his restless mind. Jean approached Shi Heng Yi and asked, "Master, how does your life look right now? I am struggling to find clarity and purpose in mine." Shi Heng Yi smiled gently and gestured for Jean to follow him. They walked through the serene gardens of the monastery, the air filled with the scent of blooming flowers and the sound of birds singing. As they walked, Shi Heng Yi stopped by a small pond. The water was clear and still, reflecting the sky, the trees, and their own faces. Shi Heng Yi picked up a pebble and threw it into the pond. Ripples spread across the water, distorting the reflection. "Look at the water, Jean," Shi Heng Yi said. "When the water is still, it reflects everything perfectly. This is how my life looks right now, calm and clear, able to reflect the world as it is. But when disturbed, the reflection becomes distorted. This is how most people see their lives, always in turmoil, unable to see things clearly." Jean watched the ripples slowly fade away until the water was still again. "But Master," he asked, "how can I make my life as calm and clear as yours?" Shi Heng Yi smiled and said, "The key is to find your center, to be grounded in the present moment. Do not chase after the past or worry about the future. Live in the now, with awareness and mindfulness. Like the water in this pond, your mind must be still to see the true reflection of life." Jean nodded, understanding beginning to dawn in his eyes. "I see, Master. But what if life throws stones into my pond?" Shi Heng Yi picked up another pebble and handed it to Jean. "Stones will always be thrown, but it is your choice whether you let them disturb your peace. Accept the disturbances, let them pass, and the water will become still again." Jean took the pebble and threw it into the pond, watching the ripples. This time, he noticed how they gradually settled, leaving the water calm once more. With newfound clarity, Jean bowed deeply to Shi Heng Yi. "Thank you, Master. I will practice finding my center and keeping my mind still." Shi Heng Yi nodded, his eyes twinkling with approval. "Remember, Jean, life is like this pond. It can be turbulent or serene. How it looks right now depends on how you perceive and respond to it. Cultivate inner peace, and your life will reflect that tranquility." And so, Jean left the monastery, carrying the wisdom of Shi Heng Yi in his heart, ready to face life's challenges with a calm and centered mind.